Hello, and morning, afternoon, whichever it is you're watching on. We've just coming across the Trent, just coming into Leicestershire. Today's walk, I'm going from Sawley Marina and just following a few back lanes, just Google mapping it today, and then just short walk, about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 to Kegworth. It's an absolutely glorious day, South Derbyshire as usual, beautiful as ever, as you can see. Just making the most of the weather. Got my camera with me, so there'll be plenty up on social media, so don't forget to follow at WalkNots on Instagram and at walk_Nottingham on Twitter. It's just me ranting about as usual. Excuse the noise because it's suddenly got busy, everybody out for supposed exercise, but now we're just coming into Leicestershire. So yeah, it's only a short walk, it's all flat, but I mean, some really nice countryside around here, and I'm privileged to live around here. So yeah, and then hopefully this weekend I can get the Nottingham walk up as well. So yeah, I'll speak to you shortly. Me again. We've just come off main road to the main entrance to where the planking legate is and the marina. Just go down to Warren Lane, that's majority of the walk, and then we'll go into Ratcliffe Lane, I think it is. So yeah, we'll start coming down here. There's loads of people about for some reason, but their choice anyway. But yeah, I'll speak to you, catch up shortly. Right, now as we come round this bend, we've just come to this footpath thing. I've just gone to have a look, see where it goes, and as you can tell, it's a little bit overgrown that way. It looks like it turns right and might just come back onto ourselves and round. Thought it might cut out a chunk of the road, but it doesn't. So if you do see this way and you walk this way, it's up to you, but I wouldn't at the minute until I've had a proper look. But we'll see. It might be something for another day. So yeah, sort of give you a heads up anyway. Right, we've just come past the marina. It bends right round, and then you'll know when you're there because there's also a sign just past there that says Derby Motorboat Club, even it's in Leicestershire. And now as you tell, the path is run out, so now we're on back lanes. So it's just a quick heads up to keep your eyes and ears open, and if you're deaf as a doornail, just keep watching over your shoulder. It's always best careful. I mean, day like this, they will fairly clearly see you, but if it's anything in winter or later at night as such, just be careful, or even if you have to wear a high vis, but you get plenty of jackets, or even a running jacket with reflective strips on or something like that. I'm not skinny enough to wear one of them yet. But yeah, so keep your eyes out, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice walk. Like I said, all flat, but so far the scenery is just, it's beautiful. It really is, and it's really worth it. It's nothing that's going to be challenging, it's nothing that's going to be hectic, and when you get to Kegworth, if you want to, you can just hop on the Skylink and then come back to Nottingham or to Derby or down to Leicester. So yeah, it's one near week, easy access. So I'll see how I feel when I get back, because I'm only out for a lazy walk today, so nothing special. I'll catch up with you soon. Now, I've just come under, if you can see it, there at the railway bridge. We do pass the shooting ground, so if you hear any gunshots, it's not some country gangland fight or something as far as I'm aware. It was just, for some reason, there's a hell of a lot of cars and cyclists. I can understand one thing, there's a lot of cars come down here, and I think there's only a couple of farms. There's the shooting ground, and then I think there's a trekking farm. But I think, I don't know, but there shouldn't be so many cars here. It might just be me, but it's just strange how so many cars are using it, especially when there's supposed to be a lockdown and whatever, or you know, travel to exercise and everything else I can understand. Personally, I want to get back to the Peak District, but I'm not going to do that until the national park say, yeah, we're all open, welcome. Because personally, I'm not one of them people. You've seen what it does and how it affects the locals and obviously the wildlife, but that's my view anyway. So you do what you want, but it just seems an alright amount of cars coming down here, and you're in the middle of the road, you hear them come, you move out the way, the odd one or two have said thank you or waved, you know, and that's it. But it's just something that's bugging me, that's all. Well, it might be me. Right, when you get to this junction, you'll see behind me monstrosity of the power station. It's got its own certain beauty to it, but hopefully in the next 10 years it won't be there. The minute that was closed anyway. I'm going to have a look path, because I know I'm not far from home, but I still don't want to get lost. But there are paths around here, but make sure on your Google Maps that you actually make sure you stick to this lane, because there is a junction further on that comes onto Ratcliffe Lane, I think it is, and we have to turn left, or I can't remember if it's left or right onto that, and then that will take you further on. Don't think that's Warren Lane. It's not. It's just a sharp bend, so check on your maps and just make sure you know where you're going, because otherwise you could end up not where you want to, or you might end up somewhere spectacular you don't know. But yeah, so just give you a heads up anyway. Right, this is where we turn on to Ratcliffe Lane. See me, obviously, if I just, that camera skills as usual, comes round and you will see lovely bent all over sign, and then obviously with that road, that's Warren Lane carrying on, that would take towards tarmac, gravel or whatever it is. I don't know if there was quarry around here or not, but we go down this little lane. I think a lot of people use it as a shortcut, to be honest with you, or some sort of cut through, because they've seen a few walkers go by, the cars that have gone past them just gone out at them. But anyway, whichever, it's their choice. So yeah, we'll go down this way and then we turn onto another lane a bit further down, but obviously we'll catch up at that point. I'm not sure down that lane, we can explore that way another day. Like I say, the aim is today to go to Kegworth. But yeah, it's still a beautiful day, and it is still so peaceful despite all the cars about and the cyclists. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Right, we've oh god, just seen me double chin. Just walked past further along this lane. On Google Maps said there was looks like a lake or a big pond or something, but unfortunately it's all due to the quarry. It must have been the old part, and then obviously they've moved around. I don't agree with quarry myself, because it just ruins landscapes, but fortunately that's progression, and that's up to the councils to let that happen. But anyway, yeah, we'll go along this lane and eventually we'll go on to, I can't remember the other name of the lane at the moment, but we'll go under the A453, or the Brian Clough Way, some of you may know it. You'll know when you're getting near, because if I turn it round, you'll see the power station. On every shot that I've taken, it's almost got it in. But like I say, I think it's next 5 to 10 years it'll be gone anyway, with any luck. So yeah, it's still a peaceful walk, and there's a slight breeze now. I've still have edema, or edema, whatever you want to call it, on my feet from work, and basically from when I was doing nothing. Due to lockdown, I was stuck at home and put on weight, so it's another excuse for me to get out and do more videos. So yeah, slight breeze now. It's easy on the feet. I've got some new walk shoes. They're only cheap ones. I did actually get for work, but I'm just bushing them in today. And yeah, they're really comfortable. So I've got some gel insoles, and yeah, it's not been too difficult on the feet at the moment. And honestly, the views have just been absolutely breathtaking. For around here, say you've got a quarry next to you and you've got a power station in front of you, it's just been right on my doorstep. Don't know what else I can say. But yeah, I will catch up shortly when I get onto the next lane, and I'll show you where that is from there. Well, just come to, if you can see, I can't see myself, these signs, and it's this one that says Long Lane. That's where we're heading to. That's the one that goes under there. So it looks like it's a bit of a shortcut, so I can come off the road actually. I might take a look at that one, because it doesn't seem too overgrown or anything. And hopefully if that cuts onto that, it means we could cut a shorter time out, because there's a fair few cars coming about on the road now. But we'll check it out and see where that goes with any luck. Might not just be a shortcut, it's not just necessarily that. You can go around the road if you want, but I'm not one for walking on back lanes a hell of a lot. So yeah, we'll check that one out and I'll let you know. Right, we're going to stick to the road, because the path, it does look a bit overgrown, but it's so uneven at the moment. With my foot, well, with both my feet at the moment, mainly my left one, the ankle is a little bit sore, just from all the the fluids on the pushing pressure on the bone and the muscle. So I'm going to stick to the road, and we'll get back to you shortly. Right, coming to the top of the lane. It looks like it goes over. I thought it went under, but it goes over the 453. Don't know if you can hear that buzzing, but that's the electric lines above. So yeah, says a new road layout, but still people going across it, so it shouldn't change any difference. And then that'll go down through into the village anyway. Right, we've just come over the bridge with a funky traffic light in the middle of nowhere, but there we go. We're now going to the first part where you know you're getting into Kegworth, which is the farm. When you get into the farm, when you get past there, that'll take you straight into Kegworth, and that's it. It's as simple as that. It's a nice flat walk, beautiful scenery, and all of a sudden I've got traffic jam coming past me for some reason. But yeah, it's a nice easy walk. It's probably, I don't know, 5 miles or something. I mean, it's took me longer than an hour and 40 to be doing this and the photos, but usually it's around, say, about an hour and 50 max, if that. It's just it's a nice gentle stroll walk. There are probably shortcuts, but why would you want to? Just enjoy the scenery and get out there, especially on days like this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, don't forget to look me up on Instagram at WalkNots, or even on Facebook as well. You'll see the logo on there. It says Walk Nottingham, go and explore. Or on Twitter, which is at walk_Nottingham. And yeah, give us a shout. Or if you want to do any pairing up or anything like that for walks or videos, just give us a shout. And yeah, I'll do the next video soon, and hopefully get this Nottingham one up hopefully tomorrow, but it depends what. But I hope you enjoyed this one anyway. Until now, speak soon.